G'day everyone, Ian Fegan here, also known as Professor Shoelace. Today's video I'm going to compare regular military ladder lacing with my own quick release variation. Now I was actually asked by someone in the military, actually a military firefighter, whether there was a lacing method that would allow them to quickly remove their military boots in favour of something like their firefighting boots. Now, as you can see, with something like ladder lacing, the very thing that makes this ladder nice and secure is the very thing that makes it very awkward and time consuming to pull the boot on and off. That's going to take even more work to loosen all of that bottom bit, and on an even taller boot it's going to be even harder. Enter my quick release ladder lacing. There's 3 steps. Untie the knot, pull out the top bits, pull them out of these loops, and the rest, instant loosening. That'll work even on a very tall boot with 10, 12, even more eyelet pairs. The secret is these large slack loops, which we feed over the top of the next loop up. Keep going, up, work your way up the boot. So there's a little bit of setup time, probably no more than the regular tightening of normal lacing. And then at the top you need to secure it off. That takes a little bit of time as well. But the setup time is all compensated for by the much faster removal time. At the top, tie it off. I'm using my Ian's knot, the world's fastest shoelace knot, and you're set to go once again. Now, how is this laced? I'll show you an empty shoe, and you'll actually use a variation of variation of straight bar lacing. Now begin with the horizontal straight across the bottom and in through both bottom eyelets. Now I won't go into a lot of detail here because I've got a separate video on that. Suffice to say that the laces go up and across, and then we go up 2 eyelets at a time. So we take the lower one, just that one there, up 2, next one up 2, and before I go too high up I'm going to slacken these off a bit so that I can get about 1 finger under either side. Now you run straight across, in through the opposite side, up 2 eyelets and out again, straight across and in, up 2 eyelets and out again. Once again I'm going to make sure that there's about a couple of fingers of slack in that section. Now this one's already reached the 3rd from top eyelet, so we only need to finish off the next one. Straight across, straight up and out through there. Now on a shoe with 8 pairs of eyelets we only go up 6 rows. A shoe with 7 pairs of eyelets we also only go up 6 rows. If you've got 10 pairs of eyelets you go up 8 rows. 9 pairs of eyelets also up 8 rows. And the reason is straight bar lacing really only works properly on even numbers of eyelet pairs. So you need to go 1 or 2 less than the number of rows on the shoe. Okay, now we're ready to go. Take the bottom rung, go up over this next rung, 2nd over the 3rd, 3rd over the 4th, 4th over the 5th, and then secure it at the top. Under, in, again, under, in, and tie it off. And that's my quick release ladder lacing, which once again really is quick to release. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you want more information about other lacing methods, although not this one as yet, it's not quite on the site, you can go to Ian's Shoelace site for about 50 different lacing methods. Have a great day.